guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing 12.4, which is adding fractions with denominators of 10 and 100. So you're going to need from your big book, page 457 and 459. So pause the video while you gather your supplies. All right, we're going to start with the solve and share. It says the mural is divided into 100 equal parts. Marilyn's class painted 3/10 of the mural, and Cal's class painted 27/100 of the mural. How much of the mural have the two classes painted? Solve this problem any way you choose. All right, so take a minute and try and solve this problem. Okay, so I wonder how many of you used the model here and you said, okay, well, I know 3/10 is actually equal to 1, 2, 3. So that's what's equal to 3/10. And then Cal's class did 27/100, and then we can look and we could say 27. So this is 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 27/100. Now, I can count them all up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. So they colored in 57/100 of the mural. So now what's kind of weird to me is that I realized that we needed to add these up. We needed to add 3/10 plus 27/100. But what's like really strange is that I know, and you know, I can't add tenths and hundreds. We have to have the same denominator in order to add. So whereas this one, we had a model and we were able to actually count up 57/100 on our model to get our answer. But what if we didn't have a model, or what if we didn't want to color in each and every time? How can we add 3/10 plus 27/100? Well, that's what we're going to learn today. Okay, so something that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to change our fractions so they have the same denominator. So if I was adding 3/10 plus 27/100, I would have to change my 3/10 into hundreds. And now how can I make an equivalent fraction with 3/10, and how do I make that into hundreds? Well, remember, we can multiply to find equivalent fractions. So I say 10 times what equals 100? Well, 10 times 10 equals 100. What I do to the bottom, I must do to the top. So 3 times 10 equals 30. So we know now that 3/10 is actually equivalent to 30/100. And now once they're both hundreds, I could add them up. I keep my denominator the same. 30 plus 27 is 57. So in order to add fractions that have tenths and hundreds as the denominator, you need to convert the tenths into the equivalent fraction with hundreds as its denominator. Let's watch our visual learning animation.
Collected money for an animal shelter. Janet collected 900
No. Oh, not this again. Drag 1/10 piece and 1/100 pieces to the grid. So that is a 1/10 piece, and that is a 100 piece.
You can use equivalent fractions to make tenths.
Well, 40 plus 5 is 45, and I know that my denominator stays the same, so 45 hundredths. Well, what I think is I say, well, what is half of 100? Half of 100 is 50, so 50 hundredths would be half. So did they collect more or less than 50 hundredths? 45 is less than 50, so they collected less than half of their goal.
They have collected less than 1/2 of it. 50.
Okay, let's take a look at page 459. And we're going to look at guided practice. Okay, so let's take a look at do you understand? Suppose Jana collected another 25 hundredths of their goal. What fraction of the goal have they now collected? So we're going back to the other problem. Okay, so we know they had collected altogether 45 hundredths. So what if they collected another 25? So we would have 45 hundredths plus 25 hundredths. Can you add that the way it is? Yes, you can, because they have the same denominator. So we know our denominator stays the same. And then we say 45 plus 25. If you can count that up in your head, do it. Or you know what, if you need to, there's nothing wrong with writing it vertically and adding it up. 5 plus 5 is 10. 4 plus 2 is 8. 4 plus 2 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. I was multiplying on accident. My brain's all jumbled. 70 hundredths is what they have collected now. So again, that was easy because our denominators were already 100. We didn't have to do anything. All right, I was having some technological problems here, so I wonder if anything weird is going to happen in the video. All right, write a problem that represents the addition shown below, then solve. All right, so let's look at the first diagram. What is represented by that first diagram? Well, how many tenths are shaded in? 9 tenths, correct. That's not working. 9 tenths plus how many hundredths are shaded in? Well, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 71. 71 are shaded in. 71 hundredths. Do you agree? Good. Can I add these the way they are? No, I can't because they do not have the same denominator. So I need to change 9/10 into hundredths. And we do that by multiplying by 10. So it's 90/100ths. I'm going to change that into 90/100ths. 90 plus 70 is 161/100ths. A fraction greater than 1. So 161/100ths is correct, but I do want to change that into a mixed number. How many 100s are in 161? 1. How many left over? 61/100. So 1 and 61/100ths. All right, we're going to do some more problems together. And then I'm going to give you some independent work to do. All right, so 3/10 plus 4/100ths. Can I do that? No. I need to change 3/10 into hundredths. So 3/10 times 10 is 30/100ths. So that is equal to 30/100ths. Keep my denominator the same. What is 30 plus 4? 34. So it is equal to 34/100ths. All right, let's look at just the odd numbers. Number 5, 4/100ths plus 38/10ths. Can I do 4/100ths plus 38/10ths? No, I cannot. I need to convert 38/10ths into hundredths, which again, that is a fraction greater than 1. 38/10ths, if I multiply by 10, that's going to be 380/100ths. It's a big one, right? Sure, we'll go back to where I was. 380/100ths. So that's 380 plus 4 is 384/100ths. Well, I'm totally converting that back into a mixed number. How many 100s are in 384? Well, 100, 200, 300. There are 300s. How many left over? 84/100ths. If this part drives you crazy doing this conversion, you can leave your answer as a fraction greater than 1. But if you can do this, please do so. All right, let's look at number 7. I have 8/10 plus 1/10 plus 7/100ths. So what do I have to do? Right, I need to convert my tenths to 100. So 8/10 is equal to 80/100ths. 1/10 is equal to 10/100ths. Now I can add them up. Keep my denominator the same, and I add up my numerators. 80 plus 10 is 90. 90 plus 7 is 97. 97/100ths. Okay? So all we have to do when adding fractions that have different denominators, like 10 and 100, we have to change them into the same denominator. So we convert our tenths into hundredths. Let's check out what's down here. For 9 through 23, add the fractions. So 9, 10, and 11 are a little different than the rest. So we're going to do 9, 10, and 11 together. And then you're going to complete 12 through 23 by yourself. So what I notice here with number 9, it's showing me 21/100ths plus 2/10ths is the same or equal to 21/100ths times 20/100ths because they just converted